Welcome, Under the Table. I'm your GM for tonight, Keith, and here are 5 of my very good friends. This is an actual play TTRPG stream, and tonight we're playing a Fistful of Darkness, which is a Forged in the Dark RPG game. So let's go around the table, but before we do, I would like to say that my favorite cryptid is the skunk man. Oh, sorry, the skunk ape of Florida. Let's throw it to Josephine, aka Liv. Please tell us about your character and your favorite cryptid.
My name is Liv. I play Josephine Emerson. She is the cousin and the just very fed up, done, tired with it member of the party. She's over this. She's over this entire thing. She's over everybody and their bullshittery, and yet she will persevere. I famously love all cryptids and all monsters very much, but tonight the monster that gets the rose is the Michigan Dogman.
Good choice. Tim, please tell us about your character Jeremiah and your favorite cryptid.
Yes, I play Jeremiah, who's been visited by his old ghost buddies, and he's introduced them to the family. The family does not approve. It's a real Romeo and Juliet situation. But my favorite cryptid is the cat demon of San Diego, the Lulu.
Meow, 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 meow. Rare sighting. Everyone clip that. I don't know. Thank you. Alex, please tell us about your character Nico and your favorite cryptid.
Well, I play Nico. Since Josephine is bouncing, I gotta try to rein things in. It's going fine. This family of mine is full of maniacs. And my favorite cryptid is the Flatwoods monster of Flatwoods, West Virginia. I like her little dress.
Nice.
Or what has been generally accepted as a dress.
Fair enough. John, please tell us about your character Baxter and tell us your favorite cryptid.
Hi, I'm John. I play Baxter, who is, figuring it out. He's currently being sued for intellectual property theft, even though it's his intellectual property, and is, trying not to lose Josephine, I think. But my favorite cryptid is the Dark Watchers of California. I think having spent as much time watching humanity as they have, they probably have some really interesting drama and tea to spill with us. So I would love to, hang out and get to know them.
Fair enough. Guilty, last but not least, please tell us about your character Tallulah and your favorite cryptid.
Hello, I'm Guilty Cosplay. I play Tallulah, who is a gunslinger / wannabe necromancer. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. This is fine. And my new favorite cryptid, thanks to this list, is the Squonk. Because what an incredible name.
The Squonk. I fucking
The
love
Squonk. It's real sad boy hours for the Squonk because its power is crying itself into a puddle and dripping away. And I think we've all felt like that sometimes. So
Yeah.
Wow, he's
I love
just
it.
like me for real. Oh my god.
Am I a squonk? Is it me?
We squonks?
We
Any
squonking?
squonks in the chat?
I think there's a little
Hey.
Squonk in all of us. And it's
Aw.
something to be appreciated. Yeah.
Also, wait, really quick. Maine's cryptid is just the specter of a moose.
A
Everybody-
lot of them are that.
Listen,
Some of y'all
Maine
gotta
is
pick it
fucking
up.
boring.
Fire of a person.
Here's the list that we're looking at, chat, and I'm putting it in. You can judge for yourself. There are a lot of Bigfoot and
Loch Ness Monster wannabe.
Loch Ness
Sort
Monster
of equivalents, yeah.
Yeah.
I do love the little Kelly Green man from Kentucky. He's a king.
Yes. Very
Okay,
cute.
but Chessie is a real thing. Like the Chesapeake Bay monster. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I would throw myself into Chesapeake Bay for Chessie. Also, really quick, welcome to our new subscriber, Tipsy Dungeoneer. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
So just as a little recap of what happened last Monday, the family was, hanging out. They were getting their grit down, getting themselves healed up. I believe that Nico had a huge gaping bullet wound that he needed to get patched up, and he did. And I think that let's see what happened. It came to light that Edwin Crawford sold the land out from underneath the Sparrow family home to the bank, a very nice fancy bank called the Drop. And the Drop sent the Sparrows a notice saying, hey, we actually own the land underneath you, and if you want to continue having a house there, you're gonna have to pay us. And that sounds not good. And so the Sparrows decided to say, fuck that, we're going to war, aka no, we're just not gonna pay it. So, we'll see how that turns out in the future. What else happened last time? I don't know. That's it, right?
You're
Oh,
so
no.
fucking cute. You're so cute. Oh my god.
We all kind of just had downtime and chillaxed.
Yeah, that's what happened. Everything was fine.
We
Nothing
kind of
bad happened.
kikied in Baxter's room, and then
Oh yeah, what happened in Baxter's room? Oh, that's right. He passed around the little vial of shadow touched material, and everyone, huh?
I said, "Oi."
Yeah, everyone figured out that it basically gives you what you want. And everyone found out about Jeremiah's ghostly friends, which was, good. Everyone gathered and bonded over that. Like, oh, the grief this must have put you through. What a tragic.
I couldn't give a fuck. Fuck these dead men.
Oh, wait, this isn't that kind of show. Yeah, everyone was spicy about it. There was a whole bunch of loud discussion about consorting with the undead, which, funny enough, Tallulah got out of for some reason.
So far, no dead have been raised by Tallulah.
Great wording. I love it. Thank you, John.
I need a co-parent here, Liv. You're muted.
I'm going full deadbeat. I'm leaving this family.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be doing some real fatherless behavior in these streets.
Oh, speaking of fatherless behavior, you all also found out that Josephine's dad, Mr. Deuteronomy Emerson, is going to be in Circo West, doing who knows what. Also there is going to be Drixel Hubbard and the aforementioned Edwin Crawford, whom, no one has beef with. Y'all are fine with. So it sounded like you guys wanted to maybe drop by Circo West and have a chat with them. They will all be attending a little tech conference among the artificers of the 5 cities. And apparently none of you have gotten tickets or invitations to the event. So I think we left off last time.
Oh, we forgot one more thing.
What's up?
Jeremiah became a K-pop stan.
Yes, true. He uncovered K-pop records. Yes, of course. How could I forget?
I'm so proud to be a fly.
But last time, I believe we left off before you guys did your engagement roll for this foray out to Circo West. So the different kinds of plans that you can do to get into this venue are assault, do violence to a target, which maybe, with all the tension in the group, maybe this might be a good way to get some of that out. Deception, lure, trick, or manipulate your way into the venue. Stealth your way in. Use occult to get yourself through the door. Use a social plan, maybe negotiate, bargain, or persuade people to let you in. Or maybe transport something in, carry cargo or people through danger. Which plan did you guys want to go through with?
I don't think we're so good at talking, so maybe we get a little sneak in there.
Yeah, because that went so well for us last time.
Yeah, I don't think we're so good at sneaking.
What's the cargo one?
Carry cargo or people through danger.
Oh, can we get carried? Can we hide in a?
That's an interesting start of something.
I feel like that's still stealthing though.
Yeah.
But whatever y'all want to do, you just tell me.
Well, it's your daddy. Why don't you tell us how you would get
Oh
out
no,
into this
no,
right
no, no, no.
And we're absolutely certain we can't get an invite. We can't talk to no one about that.
I mean, I'm sure y'all can figure it out. But I mean, Jeremiah, this is your family, so why don't you tell us what to do?
Well, I think we're a little late on the invitation. What do you all think?
Josephine, who all attends these sort of shindigs?
But I know that, Keith.
So the information that everyone got from the what's called Salvation's Gift last time is that this event is hosted by the 5 cities and the Mechanist Guild. Basically,
It's kind of like the World Fair, right?
Basically, yeah. It's to kind of showcase like different inventions, different discoveries, scientific theories, etc. that people have created. It's kind of like it's the opposite of the University of Vermont in that most of these are not magical.
But I mean, I think it would be fair to say that it's like kind of open to anybody, or do you like have to have an invite to be even able to go?
You have to have an invite to go.
Okay.
Or be part of the Mechanist Guild.
Okay. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm so sorry. I'm sure y'all will be able to figure it out.
Does anybody have any like friends of the Mechanist Guild who could maybe, you know?
Friends.
I might know.
I know
somebody.
you only have enemies, Tallulah, but I mean,
No,
So
no,
one of
no,
us
no,
might know
no,
someone.
no. I am merely commenting on Jeremiah's recent affair.
You know, I don't think those ghosts could do anything to really help us get in.
What?
I don't think those ghosts could have done anything. I mean, what else were you talking about, right? Because the only thing he's done recently is summon ghosts into our household.
Y'all
So
been
true, Baxter.
y'all been completely distracted. How are you all up in my business whenever it comes to my love life? And yet Jeremiah has a whole romantic arc.
Because your love
turn
is supposed. Because your love is supposed to be 6 feet under, and instead you have him marinating.
Listen, he's at least 4.5 feet below ground.
yeah, in a basement.
Yes, in
That
a
doesn't
cellar,
count.
safely put away. You know what? My point is, Jeremiah,
Yeah, I
what
can read
might Miss Lestallion have to say about this event? And +1,
Oh, you don't mean
3, 4.
the Megan Thee Stallion, the one that is on all the posters in the Mechanist Guild? That one that invented everything we use daily here?
I don't know if you know this, Baxter, but you come from a long line of Chalmers.
That's incredible. Can I meet her?
You're for real. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, maybe that's the end. I'll ask her see if maybe you and I can get in there, and then maybe we can find a way for everybody else to go.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing. I have so many questions, and I think Baxter runs off to grab a notebook.
This is so cute.
I don't-
I love this.
I don't think I can get 6 tickets, or 5 tickets, but I can certainly. Sorry, cannot count today. Yes, 5 tickets, but I can maybe get 1 or 2 of them. Do y'all want to see if y'all can find some other way? We'll all just go in legitimate like.
If you can get some tickets, I bet you we could duplicate them.
Duplicate them.
You know, make some fakes.
Forge 'em. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Josephine can do damn near anything.
Oh, I can. But who says I will?
Well, we're not going after your daddy without you.
Fine, whatever.
I will avoid town for you while you go check on Miss Megan.
All right, Baxter, why don't you come with me? I'll introduce you to Megan, and then we can maybe get these tickets back to Nico and Josephine, and they can do their magic.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. I got all these. I got like a full paper that I need to get her to sign. You know, I think, and he just like rambles on about how cool it is the entire way.
This is so cute. So this sounds like deception,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the method of deception is forged tickets, basically. I love this. Okay. So let's do the engagement roll. You start out with 1d6 for sheer luck. Is this operation particularly bold or daring? Yes. Take plus 1d6. Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target? No, I think that they... this is pretty standard stuff. They probably have people like checking the tickets fairly closely, but not like meticulously. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? Yes, so add another plus 1d. Are there any enemies or rivals interfering with operations? Yes, there are. So now, that's a minus 1d6. Are there any other elements you want to consider? Yes, I think that add 1d6 to your total, your pool.
So we have +2.
You have 3 total.
But why?
Oh no, is it the ghosts?
Almost certainly.
Who would like to roll?
Tim, do you want to roll this or?
No, I think I'm rolled
I'll-
out.
666, baby!
I'll roll it then. I can roll this engagement. Where is that button?
It's a little dice on the left, like the upper left corner.
Oh, the web page just fully glitched out. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
That's so cool.
Now I have to wait for it.
Ooh, pretty new background.
Yes.
Alrighty, here we are. In the upper left corner, you said?
Underneath the clock and above the question mark in a circle.
Question mark in a circle. It's in the player character sheet, right?
No.
Yep. Posse mode.
It's on the play field, on the left side of the play field.
Oh, were you just talking about the like
roll
normal
3d6,
dice rolling
yeah.
menu?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm-
there's I
I'm
was
just gonna
also
roll
looking
3D
in-
using the command D3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't think the sheet has an engagement roll button.
Which
Hopefully
is
so.
funny.
Nice, perfect. Yeah. The ticket takers kind of look through the documents that you provide them, and they stop at Josephine and they say, "Emerson." Like,
Yes.
oh, perfect. Yeah, your dad, one of our funders, is I mean, he's around, but yeah, of course, yeah. Please come in.
Thank you.
And you guys get into the fair. All of the quote unquote tents are basically roofs made of wrought iron, shaped into different designs and plated over with thick glass. And all of them are held up with fairly spindly looking columns. And it's kind of a wonder, actually, that they don't like tip over in the wind or in the motion of the moving cities. And they all kind of take the shape of domes, and bigger tents are composed of several domes glomped together, basically. The biggest is the presentation tent, where there's a huge stage with seats circling it. It's like a theater in the round situation. And on the stage, you see an artificer, a mechanist, talking about their latest project with several people actually taking notes. In the smaller tents, you see displays where inventions that have been invited to the event are being showcased. Each of them has a little placard that says like what they are and what they do and who created it. You also see on a little map that's provided for you, they have a zoological tent and a tent of history of past discoveries, basically. It's an archaeological tent that you guys can look through.
If I had to put my money on anything, it would be the archaeology tent.
Let's go.
You walk through. Yeah, go ahead.
Or, yeah, no. It was just gonna be a little character thing, but go ahead.
No, yeah, let's hear the character thing.
Yeah, it's just that Josephine will look at Jeremiah, I believe.
You'll go right ahead. Maybe I'll take Baxter to the zoology. I know he likes to see new things, new animals, stuff like that.
Oh, I'm far more interested in what's going on in this archaeological tent. I think that they might be able to help me understand some of the stuff I found on our last excursion.
We're not going to search and look and do a whole little research project. We're here to find my daddy and then go home.
Can we do two things at once?
We can do it after.
But what if we did it first? We tend to light things on fire, and I'd really rather not lose this.
You know what? Why don't you go with your brother? Do whatever you want.
Well, okay.
If we're sneaky about it, I'm sure we could hit up a whole number of tents before we gotta get out of here.
Do whatever you want.
Besides, I think it looks a little suspicious if we all go to the same place together.
Fine. I'll go and I will go and I will do the thing that we're actually here to do.
I mean, I'm looking to get our pay. That's what I'm interested in doing.
Yeah, we'll be right beside you.
You know, you're right. I think we should focus up. Okay. Where should we go first? What should we do?
We're going to the rocks and stuff.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's do it.
So you guys walk through the grounds, and they're planted with a bunch of different looking specimens. They're not like fruiting or vegetable plants that you usually see in Terrapin's Gulch. These are purely decorative plants, which it's like completely foreign to you. A lot of them are sprouting flowers that none of you have ever seen or smelled before. And just the idea of walking through like a garden like this is completely new. You finally make it to the archaeological tent, and from far away you can see at its center, it looks like there is the fractured top of a clock tower sitting in the tent. It's kind of like tilted on its side, but the entire thing is still moving. It's still working. The hands are still spinning. I think it chimes 1 p.m. And when you get closer to it, you see that its interior, all of its gears, are inscribed with runes. And Josephine, you've never seen these runes before.
Oh, like ever? Damn. Okay.
Ever. Yeah, these are like completely new things. Yeah. they're like written all on the metal hands of the clock, on the glass face of it. They're written on the gears and the tin roof. The entire structure is like covered in runes, and you can't decipher any of them, Josephine.
Josephine, you know what this thing's doing?
No. I've never seen runes like this before.
Weird. Must not be it's not glass magic or
Well, I mean, the runes are like an alphabet, not necessarily. And I mean, well.
oh, like a new language.
Basically, yeah. It's a new language, and I don't know what it says.
Does it look similar to any language you've seen before?
I'm assuming not. No.
Does it look similar to anything I've seen before? Since I've been like sort of gathering necro stuff for the past 5 years.
Well, it wouldn't be. I think, Tallulah, maybe your travels outside of the 5 cities might have given you like a little bit more insight here. So yeah, let's do a roll.
Okay.
What skill do you think this might be?
Ooh, what do I want to use? Let's do survey.
Survey. Okay. Then I think that this
To gather
is
information.
Yeah, unlike the entire like structure. Like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that this will be controlled limited.
Okay.
Would you like to push yourself?
No.
Would you like a devil's bargain?
Well, I would like it to be standard instead of limited. Is there any way y'all could think of to help?
While you try to think about your travels?
Well, I'm like walking up the length of it and like running my hands along it and sort
No,
of like,
but selfishly, I thought of a thing I wanted to.
okay.
But you do your roll first.
Like pointing out different aspects of these runes. All right, I'll push myself to make it standard.
Okay.
No, I'll give a help. I think I say, "Hey Gus," I'm whispering under my breath. You ever seen anything like this before?
Okay. Huh. Would they?
I
Yeah,
feel
they would
like-
know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, that was with help?
Absolutely not. Yeah, it was to make it standard.
Yeah, instead of limited. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Tallulah, this is completely foreign to you, and I think Gus whispers to you, Jeremiah. Nah, I ain't seen anything like this before. Even on my travels in the wastes. This is completely new. I don't know, but then again, there are a bunch of old cities out there.
Move aside, everybody.
Oh my god.
Josephine.
I feel like my camera's laggy. 1 second, sorry. Let me look at something. Right as I'm about to freaking do my big move. Okay, cool. Just checking. Okay, so I want to use Arcane. Or, no. I mean, yeah, basically
Attune.
Arcane. Attune. I want to use Attune and try to, like, basically, like, use my magic to kind of, like, see if I can unlock or understand or connect to this magic. But obviously, Keith, you know what I'm gonna use.
What are you gonna
I'm gonna
use?
use my little mimic at the back of my ear.
Awful. Not
Terrible.
your fucking
Very bad
AirPod
idea.
sugar daddy.
Okay. Yeah.
Listen,
I
this is Live the Player. Josephine doesn't know she has this. We
so
established this.
you're just trying to figure out what this is, right? You're not actually trying to understand it. Is that correct? Because if you're just trying to figure out what it is, then your old deal with the the silvered thing stands, right? And you get the standard, +1. Otherwise, if you want like an actual deciphering of it, then that'll be a new deal.
What? I mean, I can figure out what it does. It makes it move.
Okay. Yeah, so you're just trying to figure out what it is. Yeah. I think it comes through as this voice that has been speaking to you says, if you ever want any knowledge, any more knowledge of what is written here, then you only need to ask me, and I will be happy to provide.
Hate it.
I don't even know who or what you are.
I'm only here to help.
You didn't answer my question.
Silence.
I'm gonna go with no. I'm not gonna make another deal.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just go with the first one. So I'll attune and I get a +1, right?
Yeah, this is controlled limited.
Can I make it controlled standard?
You can.
Lit. I got a 5.
Nice. This because you have these this help from this strange silvered entity, you start to pick out similarities in the runes that you see and the runes that you normally work with, and you figured out from their positioning and the the syntax, how they're put together, this is chrono magic. This is time magic.
Not chronomancy. Okay. Is there a display that says where they got this clock from? Like, is there like an informational plaque?
Yeah, the plaque has like a map on it. It's got like notes on like the person who found it and the expedition, etc. We can work that out later if you want. But basically, the clock was found in the ruins of what was the name of that empire? The old
Is it
Was
where
it-
was it the empire that the old church was a part of?
Yes. God, I have so many fucking notes. Jesus Christ.
God, it's like you're a GM or something.
How did this happen?
People with all these fucking books. Okay. The Church of the Stars, the Church of the Divine Light.
Um,
Oh, I don't think you ever told us what the name of that.
oh, here it is. It's the old Solon Empire.
Solon.
Solon Empire.
Somebody take
Interesting.
notes, please. I don't know where all my pens are.
Oh.
Somebody please take notes.
I put it in our posse notes.
Thank you,
I'm
Bestie.
notating.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keith, what does it smell like?
The clock smells like... It smells cold. You know how, like, in winter, the way that when you step outside for the first time, you get like pins and needles in your nose
Yeah.
because it's just so cold. It's like that.
That's weird. That's very curious.
Yeah, I think Josie had walked around the whole thing as she was doing this little investigation, and when she makes her way back, I think she goes up to Nico. It's just okay. I think I figured out what, maybe not the language, but I think I figured out what these runes are doing.
Ah, nice. What they got going on? Is this some kind of like weird movement shit?
I mean, that's what I thought, that it would have been like some kind of animation of glass or something, but it's wilder. I've never heard of this. I mean, it's true because I figured it out, but I don't believe it. It's time magic. It's magic about it's magic that is affecting time.
You mean to say it's like just keeping it moving forward in a way? Like just
No.
solely based on time passing? I mean, if they
Yeah,
had access to that sort of thing, do you think that they could do something a little worse with it?
Nico, I'll be honest, I don't even know where to begin, heads or tails with this stuff. I didn't even know magic could be used to affect time.
I didn't figure that. I never heard of that either.
It sounds, honestly, it sounds wrong.
Yeah. A couple things you shouldn't mess with.
I agree.
Mess with time, you end up with something real bad real quick.
You know, so, I heard that there were old books people used to write about time and traveling through it, and I mean, I've never ever touched such a thing, but I imagine that it would be full of all sorts of weird things and mistakes and happenstances, but I mean, who has time to read junk like that?
I mean, sure. That's what cautionary tales are for.
Yeah.
And as you guys are saying this, I think that I think it's actually Jeremiah who notices near the opposite side of this tent is Uncle Deuteronomy.
And I think as he notices, he starts saying to Josephine, you know, there's an old Huey Lewis song about that. Fuck. Your daddy.
And when you turn Josephine, you see that he's talking to a bunch of like very well-dressed people. And they all look fairly serious, and he seems to be like fielding questions and speaking to them like authoritatively.
So I know we worked out all the parts of the plan up to this point, but are we gonna try old nice family conversation first, or
Oh, I mean, if you want me to be nice and play family-like, I can.
no, I want our money.
He did
No.
steal from us pretty much outright with his whole smoke bomb and shit.
Right, but we can't exactly rough him up in this tent right here.
We can
I mean,
try to
even-
get him alone.
Even if we could, I think we'd still need to worry about him running away. It seems like he's very good at dodging a fight. Like, even with all of us in our own home, we could not stop him from leaving.
It's true.
We just gotta get him alone, corner him.
And
Gotta corner him and make sure we seal off the exits, I think.
how do we make sure that magic that he used last time don't work this time?
Wasn't it just a smoke bomb?
It was a rune, but the rune broke. That's how we found it.
It was runes inscribed onto glass water bottles, and when the glass cracked, cold mist poured from the bottles and obscured everyone's sight.
We need to get
Okay.
him an offer he can't pass up.
Yeah, what do we got that he wants?
Well, Nico, you got that disguise kit, don't you?
Well, sure, I can disguise. I'm pretty dang good at a little bit of disguising here and there.
If he smells easy money, I'll be like a fish on a line. We gotta get him interested in something we're selling.
Well, you like that crystal quite a bit. What if we open a quarry?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, even if we were to offer him something, don't you think he'd think it was fishy that after he stole from us, we're looking to do business with him again?
We're
Well,
not.
Well,
doing
that's
business.
That's why it
disguise
can't be
comes in.
us. It's gotta be Malbergius Nicolius.
I see. I misunderstood.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
I'm sure, Nico, you got some better aliases.
Oh, I got plenty of characters. I got old Running Jim. I got Steve the miner. I got Terry, who's a bartender.
What about Martha? I remember you did a bit as Martha the night we met. Martha the sewer rat.
Oh yeah, Martha the sewer rat's a rare one, but I mean,
Well, I mean,
she
I
may
think,
she may
People
seem
love Martha.
I think
may
it's
seem dirty,
more-
but she's got her ways.
But I think if we're going with that, don't you need to be someone, wealthy? What if you were the son of a multi-millionaire company that just, has all these grand ideas?
We can't keep doing this.
Oh.
We cannot keep doing this.
Something
guys-
absolutely regal.
You guys get one more this season.
I mean, this is basically the Frankenstein episode, Keith. You did this to us.
It's true. All right, but for this to work, we also need a secure second location. So I can peel off and go scout for one of those if anyone wants to come with.
But I mean, my daddy's supposed to be here as a founder. He's obviously got to have some kind of room or trailer or something.
All right. Now, this is going to sound a little weird, but you know how when we were kids, we'd set out boxes and we'd put a sweet little treat inside of it, and the rodents or the dogs would walk in and we'd trap them by pulling the wire out at the last second, dropping the box on top.
Now that's
How do we do that to a wizard? How do we entice them into a room they cannot leave and then lock the door behind them that we can move? I think it would be useful if we get a box and just keep them in there until we get what we want.
The mechanists are always trying to outsmart wizards. I wonder if there's something at this fancy fair. It's got like an anti-magic force field to it.
Oh, I'd hate that.
Oh no, that sounds. Oh my goodness, I need to read about that. I can go look around and see if I can find anyone. I got some friends.
Okay, let's just make it so much simpler. Nico goes up in a disguise, gets my daddy's attention. I, using my Emerson name, get into his room. You, Tallulah, Baxter, and I go in. We start sweeping it immediately. Anything that I detect as magic, as some sort of trick up his sleeve that he has laying about his room, we snatch it up, we take it out. Then, Jeremiah, you lay in wait, and when Nico leads my daddy into the room, you put something big up against the wall so he can't get out physically.
Now, Miss Josephine, I appreciate that, but doesn't your daddy do script magic? Isn't his job to make a space, an object, a place his and entirely in his control? What makes I just think that the stakes are so high. If we go to his territory, he owns everything. I'm sure he's got cards of paper and everything that he needs inside that room to get
Josephine's
out.
got a great point, though. We should definitely get into his room. And I know we're a little uneasy about him, but I think Jeremiah's friends might be the best at
Absolutely.
sussing out.
I don't see why we wouldn't. Y'all, I think the simplest plan is the easiest one. And so if we think that going to that space is the right one, then we can do that. I just think if we own the space, if we control the space, even if it's just a little box out on the back patio, I think that's better than going into his space and letting him have the power.
I think Josephine has a good plan. I think, Tallulah has an interesting point where we only have so many unknowns that we have access to. We have to surprise him with something. And I'm not saying it has to be Gus, and I'm not saying it has to be something new, but he already knows what we got. He's gonna be ready for us.
All right. We'll combine the plans. Nico, you go play the bait for my daddy. Tallulah and I will go to my daddy's room, sweep it, see if there's anything that we can find. Baxter, Jeremiah, as much as I hate the idea of it, part of me does think that Tallulah's got a point about something anti-magical being here. So maybe what you two do is y'all go see if you can find something like that and then bring it to us. But that means that when we do trap my daddy, y'all, I'm out of commission. If we're gonna get this done at that point, it comes down to you. And I mean you. No ghosts. I'm not involving them spirits in this.
I think that sounds like a solid plan.
I think it'll work.
It's our time,
Jeremiah,
Gus.
do
We've got
you
things to do
approve?
anyway. No, we can just make this a family affair. We don't need to involve anybody else.
Perfect. We'll have fun shopping, boys.
All right.
We've got a hotel to infiltrate.
So
Wait, hold
we're
on.
Best of luck.
Well,
Best of
thank
luck.
you. I'm your best bet.
so who are the groups and where's each group going?
Yeah, I think before we split up, I said, actually, Tallulah, I think you might be better at working people down. I'm not good at that shit. I'm better at sneaking. I'll go with Josephine. You go with Baxter.
You got a good point.
You know, I could use some strength behind me too. Like I don't need someone to actually get into the fight, but having someone who looks like he could get into a fight is probably helpful.
You know I got these
Are you
chicken
telling me
nuggets.
I don't look like I would start a fight at the drop of a hat?
You do start a fight. We know it. In fact, you fucked us over and got our house stolen underneath us by the very thing.
You know,
I don't
Tallulah,
remember this.
I don't think that we need to worry about that. It's not. You know what? I think it's fine either way. You're right.
I'll be honest with you. Tallulah scares me more than me.
Fair enough. Tallulah, can you flash your guns more? Just not pulling them out, but just make them visible.
Yeah, gladly. And can we invent like a secret twin high five sort of thing where like we do a little swapsies? I don't know what it looks like, but I just want like a cute little way to like
I think
trade places.
Oh, that's
I think
cute.
we clap right hands and then we
Yeah.
click left heels as we pass each other.
Spin in a little circle and
Yeah.
now get the other twin. Yep.
That's so cute. I love this so much. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And as Baxter and Tallulah walk off, and Nico, are you going with which group are you going with?
Am I by myself?
You're on a solo mission. Solo bolo.
Poor Nico.
Nico.
Poor Nico's always alone.
I think Nico is going into like a restroom somewhere to maybe like get into character. Josephine and Jeremiah, I believe you guys are what?
On our way to our graves, yeah.
No, really. what are you guys doing?
I think the idea is we're gonna try and break into Uncle
Yeah,
D's
like
room.
my thinking is like if I go and I'm like, excuse me, my daddy's the
Got it.
founder of everything, and yeah, you know what it is.
Got it. Okay.
Clearing the room.
And I put my key next to my credit card and it got demagnetized and like my ID is in the room.
Ooh, woo. And as these three different groups like split up, the camera focuses on Nico. again, you step into a nearby bathroom, and you come out looking like.
I come out looking like a business magnate. His name is Magnus von Goldman. No, fuck.
Magnus von Goldman. Great.
Goldman for short.
Not this.
You sure not Magnus von Sax?
You know what? That that could work too.
No. Goldman's great. Goldman's perfect. L'chaim, welcome to the chosen people.
Oh no.
His business associate is a sax.
Nico is played by Jason Alexander.
God damn it.
my associate, Mr. Sax, it's short for Saxophone Million.
Great. Have you aged yourself up at all, or do you still look pretty?
Yeah, I think that I've given myself some wrinkles. I've got like a little like adhesive powder, not adhesive, but like a sort of tactile powder that he puts in his hair to make it. It's just a wig. He puts on a wig. Let's not make things more complicated. And of course, he brings out his super spiffy white suit from when he snuck into the party.
Nice. I think at this point we should start declaring how much load we're carrying.
Oh yes.
I think that I got a light load.
Light
Jeremiah's
load.
keeping it light as well.
Okay, makes sense.
High five for the floaters.
Boop.
Now let's do a light.
I'm
Makes
doing
sense.
normal.
Okay.
I think Baxter brought everything he could think of. He's got a little backpack.
Okay, great. I love it.
Oh my god.
Nico, please tick off your disguise kit and your outfit, which I believe are 0 load, right?
So are we saying that we said the class items to count as 0?
No, we are not. I
Okay,
thought
so
that you
then-
said, yeah, go ahead.
Just the clothes count as 1, but the disguise kit. Where is the disguise kit? I have it somewhere.
We can say it's like a useful item if you don't have it.
There's subterfuge supplies in here. I think that's what that would call.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go with
that'll
that.
Yeah. And
Sorry, I
you-
thought I remembered you had a disguise kit.
I
thought
also
I did
thought
too.
that. So you exit as Magnus von Goldblum, and I imagine that you join the crowd surrounding Deuteronomy Emerson, and you step in just as he's saying, "Well, and it's thanks to the efforts of myself and my family that we were able to give this foundation as much as we did. Of course, we expect nothing back, and it was only in order to advance the sciences that we did such a thing. It's been too long that the wizards have had the reins on all of the 5 cities' innovations, and I think that such things should be controlled by the people." And I think that everyone around you, Nico, is like, "Oh, here! Oh, clap, like gentle clap. Good job." And I think during this
A toast to Mr. Emerson and his many, many successful business ventures.
to Mr. Emerson, here. And then like people drink. And I think that Deuteronomy like makes eye contact with you and Nico, like as you're making this toast, like, okay, I'm gonna remember you. And then like
I give him the Great Gatsby gif, like a little, like, you know, and like a
Nice.
wink. But like not like a sexy wink, like a yes.
Yeah.
You deserve this.
Like manly acknowledgement, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think that as he's making his way through the crowd, like shaking hands and greeting people, he finally comes to you. He says, "I appreciate the toast, Mr.
Goldblum, Magnus von Goldblum, at your service."
Mr. von Goldblum. I do appreciate it. Now I must confess, I've never met a man of your caliber before. And he's like slowly leading you away from the rest of the group.
Well, you see, I don't like to make too many appearances. I generally keep to myself, you know. Fewer eyes, fewer enemies.
Certainly. And I'm sure that men as blessed as us should keep to the shadows as closely as possible. And he hands you a card. And to anyone else, this looks like a Queen of Hearts. But to you, Nico, if you look closer, you see the Queen is wearing a red veil. And her arm is completely covered with a red satin like gown. And the only thing visible of her like actual skin is her neck and her lower jaw. And her lips are a bright red. This is the Red Queen. And Deuteronomy Emerson says, "I hope that I can see another apostle of the Queen." It's good to see another apostle of the Queen.
Well,
And
yes, go ahead.
And with that, yeah, I was going to take a break, but if you wanted to say something.
You know what? No, this is good.
Okay, yeah, let's take a break. We will be right back. See you soon. Hi. Welcome back Under the Table. We just found out that Deuteronomy Emerson is a follower of the Red Queen for some reason. But let's cut from that over to Josephine and Jeremiah. What are you guys up to? Where are you guys going?
We're going to.
There's like a central hotel, right?
Or where people are staying, I guess.
In Circo West there is. Why don't you guys make a roll here? I imagine you're like asking around, like asking people. Maybe?
Yes.
I kind of envision it like it was a con with like a hotel attached. Is that not the case?
That is not the case. Yeah, this is like they took over like a park basically and put up like these structures, and everyone from all over the city is like coming in, and people have like flown in from other cities to attend it.
Yeah, I thought it was more of like he, even if it's not like a hotel room, that he has like more like his own green room. I feel like is what I was kind of envisioning. Like his
Yeah,
own
maybe.
Space, like.
Yeah. Maybe like asking around, like trying to find out where that's located.
Mm-hmm.
Is the play? Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with command. Yeah, because I think Josephine is. I mean, Guilty said it once. Josephine is coming at you with so much mob. My daddy's a mob boss energy. Like, very like, my daddy said that I'm supposed to be meeting with him in his room, and I'm trying to figure out where that is. My name is Emerson, so if you could tell me, I'd appreciate that. Quickly.
I think Jeremiah is helping her by just being like, he just rolls up next to her and he kind of stands above her shoulder and just like looks down on whoever she's speaking with and says, "You should do what she says. She got a lot of coins.
Like,
she do."
Big bodyguard energy.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah, go ahead. Roll your command. This is controlled standard.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my +1 from the help to give me a bonus die. Ooh, that's 2 6s.
Ooh, nice. Wait, I gotta switch to see if. Yeah, there we go. Then I think in front of you is you look at her name tag and it says Sable Thorn, and she is like a 5'2", like, you know, very short woman. And I think as you come up to her, she's been like speaking to other docents and other organizers of this fair, and she looks a little bit haggard when you give her like this ultimatum, this command. And she's like, what? Let's see. And she like looks on her clipboard and she's like, okay, Mr. Emerson. Yeah, he's staying at the atelier, over in downtown. Yeah. Here, just tell them who we are. I'm sure you can get in there. Sorry, I need to go. And she's like rushing off to probably like put out another fire for this event.
Okay. Found the spot. Do you want to go tell your brother and sister where we are? I can take them here.
I think we could do this together. We haven't worked together in a while, Josie.
Yeah. Right. Josephine will lead the way to the atelier.
Listen, I don't mean to come at you sideways. It's just,
What?
you know, I don't want Bax to be ashamed of where he came from.
I never said that Baxter had to be ashamed of where he came from.
You did.
I don't say this loudly. I think Baxter might be one of the best nuns to come out of this grove.
Well, it's something we can agree on.
But you and your sister do stupid things that put him and this whole family at risk for no reason. This whole situation with the house wouldn't have happened if Tallulah hadn't flown off the handle the way she was. And then you with these ghosts and all this danger. You're doing things that don't. You're putting us at risk and potentially hurting all of us. And if you don't care about me, that's fine. I get it. But if you're gonna put Baxter at risk too, I can't let that slide. It's not fair. It's not right.
Josie, the ghost helped us. I get.
Now?
Well, you know, we would have been dead otherwise. I agree with you. Tallulah gets a little upset, and I think she needs to work on that. And I'm down to help her with that too.
But you won't admit to your own flaws.
I'm not saying I'm unflawed. I'm just trying to get on a working relationship with you here.
And that was your way of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You seem upset whenever you talk about your dad.
I'm not talking about my daddy. I'm talking about what you said to me the other day.
Like I said, it's important for me to make sure everybody stays together.
If I left, what would you do?
Probably be worse off for it. I don't know.
You'll. I think you'd probably honestly be happier.
That ain't true, Josie.
You act like it.
Well, the tables are flipped. You'd act the same. You and I need to figure something. You and I need to figure.
You did leave though.
Yeah, for work.
I know, but you did leave.
I know, but I'm back. I want to work on this. I couldn't stay. What was I gonna do? Was I gonna do more help for the family working on the farm, or going out and trying to make some money for us?
Let's just focus on this.
All right.
You come up to the atelier and you see it's a tall building for the five cities. And unlike most of the other architecture that you all have seen, which is mostly plain and squared off, this hotel has a bunch of sculptures embedded into its walls in like little niches. And as you walk in, you see its massive lobby is just held up with dozens of columns. And you get to the front desk, and the woman very nicely says to you, this is Vanya Sylvain, says, "Hi, hello. How may I help you today? Are you waiting to check in?"
Kinda, sorta. So, my daddy said that my bags were taken up to his room, but he was busy with his business and didn't give me a key. So I was wondering if you could help me out. Emerson's the last name.
This is a roll.
Okay. Could it be command again?
Did that didn't sound like command.
No, it didn't. It sounded like a sounded like a consort. Well,
Or a sway.
Yeah, I think it's a
a
sway.
sway. It's a sway.
All right, if it's a sway, it's a fuck. Why am I losing it? Standard
Controlled.
controlled. Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna push myself to give myself 2 die. Or
Would
1
you like
die.
Would you like a devil's bargain?
God, no.
Okay.
It would help, but I'm kind of running out of grit myself.
Oh, yes!
Ooh,
That's a
wait.
6.
It's not updating. Nice. She kind of looks at you sideways, what? You're staying with your dad? That's you're 20 something. And she just looks down her list and says, "Oh, Emerson. Yes, he requested a suite. All right, yeah. Just this way." And she leads you upstairs to the highest floor. And you see that he's staying in the penthouse suite, which is open on all sides, surrounded by a balcony, and the roof is a dome, and it is also made of glass. So inside it's pretty airy, and you see that your father's stuff is just scattered everywhere.
Thank
What are
you.
you looking for? You're welcome. If there's anything, please don't hesitate to ask one of the staff.
Of course.
And she leaves.
Yeah, I basically want to just turn my magic eyes on and find anything and everything that's magical.
Okay. That sounds like a roll.
Okay, that'll be a tune.
Mm-hmm.
Because, do I get a +1 because of my little thing?
Yes, you do get a +1. Yeah.
Okay. What are my positions?
Your positions are controlled standard.
Okay, I'll go with a little bonus. That's a 6!
Damn, bruh.
Shh, scare them away.
Nice. Yeah, you find a ton of stuff. Most of his implements, there are more of those water bottles he uses as smoke screens. There are rope that you see like can just like move on its own. He has like shoes that will make the wearer like 10 times quicker. He has like a cloak that'll like make you like disappear from sight, etc., etc. You see like all his stuff. What would you like to do?
I start gathering it all up, and I'm like pointing things out to Jeremiah, like grab this, grab that, and I'm just like gathering everything up into one pile.
What are you gonna do with that pile? Are you gonna set it on fire?
I wasn't planning on it.
Really?
Jeremiah, anything you want out of this pile? Them shoes would look nice on you.
All right, let me see if they're my size.
Are they, Keith?
You put them on, Jeremiah?
Yeah.
You put them on, you put one of them on, and you put your foot down, and suddenly you're like, that leg is launched forward like 10
my
feet.
God.
How are you? My other leg.
How are
You
you?
just wishbone me, Keith?
No. Your body is like also thrown forward. How do
You're like
you,
getting dragged by your leg.
basically? How are you like stopping yourself from getting launched off the balcony of this room?
I think he reaches up and grabs the door frame above his head.
Okay, what role is that?
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
Shit.
he prowl?
Prowl. I don't think prowl works. Oh, maybe. Traverse obstacles. Run, jump, swim.
So you're like
Civic.
trying to control the movement.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is a risky standard.
Ooh, I got a 5. Okay, cool.
You do it, but I think that you like hit from gripping so hard on the post of this door frame. You actually like you kind of like sprain your hand a little bit. So take sprain, level 1.
I'll go over and I'll yank the shoe off of his foot.
Oh, maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
Maybe not. Maybe, you know what?
I think I tweaked my wrist a little bit.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Maybe I should just, you know what? I'm gonna set it all on fire. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set it all on fire.
Well, hold on.
No. Think how mad
No,
that would
hey,
make
I'm
me.
not saying not to set it on. I'm not saying we don't get rid of it. I'm saying if we set it on fire, they're gonna know where we're at.
It's true.
So why don't we just stay with us? We'll put it somewhere safe.
But what if, like, when he gets in here, he's able to control some of it from afar, you know? I'd rather just get rid of it all before he gets in here.
Yeah, I'm on board. I just let's talk through how we're gonna do that.
What if we drop it off the balcony?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could throw it in a suitcase and then sink it, or throw it off the city.
That's not bad.
All right, let's do a cut to Baxter and Tallulah. What are you guys up to? What are you doing?
We are artifact shopping, right, Bax?
I think we may have a pretense for that, but we are. I think we're looking for any and everyone who is presenting information or artifacts or things I can buy that will control and contain magic.
Yeah. What's the name of the flea market? Something's gift, sanctuary's gift,
Salvation's gift?
Gift.
salvation's gift. Would it be a? All right, Baxter. So you and that leafy guild are in a little bit of hot water right now. Maybe let's not mention them. We could say we're if we're pressed for it, we could maybe imply that we're buyers for Salvation's gift.
Oh, I mean, I don't think they mind that much. We do sell there, don't we? So you know,
We do, Wendy.
we're looking for stuff we can bring back and enrich our community's auction house with.
If pressed.
If pressed.
Less is more.
I take your meaning. Keith, I would like to roll a consort.
So you're like talking to some of the inventors. Okay.
Right.
Sure.
I think Baxter might have friends, like not like real friends, but like casual acquaintances that he's read papers of or.
From his chain letter. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well from his chain letter, huh?
Tallulah, are you helping?
Yeah. Yeah. Which bubble have we walked into, Baxter?
There are a bunch of like display tents with inventions that people have created. There is the main stage tent. There's also a zoology like space, and then of course you guys have been to the archaeology space.
Okay. So maybe the new inventions one?
Yeah, that's probably where I would start.
Okay. So while Baxter is like roaming through the crowd looking for scientists and inventors that he might know, I'm gonna be like following a little bit further behind him, but with my own head on a swivel for other like mercenary security folks that I might recognize, because they're usually with high profile people.
Okay, nice. So is this a group action, you think?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
we're working together.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's taking the lead?
I can take the lead. I have a pretty
One
strong consort.
consort.
I have two, so I can take the lead.
Okay. Yeah. So you both roll your consort. If you would like to push yourself, you can do so, or if you would like a devil's bargain, I can provide.
What is our position?
This is controlled standard.
Five for me.
Nice.
I would be interested in hearing a devil's bargain. I don't know if I want it.
no.
I just want to hear what you've got for me.
Drixel sees you.
Oh, good lord, no. I got 2 3s.
All right. So it is a success because Tallulah has been able to secure information from her contacts. But Baxter, you take stress from yourself rolling a failure. But Tallulah, I think that I think one of your like retired mercenary contacts is here, and this is this is Jolene Bardot, and she is she's like an older lady, like pushing 40, and that's the main reason why.
An older lady, pushing 40.
I mean, in the mercenary, field, they don't usually get to be that old. But
All right.
yeah, she's
Ignore Tamora Morrison. Okay, fine.
but she sees you and she listens to what you're saying. She's like, yeah, that seems like it would be a pretty good device to have out in the field. I think if you look over in that direction, they might have something in that tent. And you go in on that tip, And you see quite a few like devices like guns, like things that we would recognize in our world as like grenades. And there are a few people like talking around a device that looks like a it looks like a necklace or a some sort of like crown that goes around your head, like a circlet. And the person talking in front of it is, let's see, this is Kayla Cross.
I already dislike her.
And she is talking about how this will revolutionize everything. If you wear this, you'll be immune to all magic.
Two questions.
Yes.
One of Keith the DM. Can I have set up drinks with Jolene after like the fair closes
Oh yeah, sure.
later
Yeah.
tonight as like a cool thanks owe you one?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. Thank you. I think my cousin Josephine, she has all these wild ideas, but she thinks she wants to be a politician. But I think if she met someone down to earth like you, she might really see that being a world traveler has so much more to offer.
Why does she want to be a politician?
I don't know. You'll meet her tonight. I'll bring her around for drinks.
Well, I mean, I don't know that this is any of my business, really, Tallulah. If she's a grown woman.
Listen, no pressure to convert her. I don't think she's had a lot of strong female role models, except for her convict mother.
Convict mother? I mean, that sounds strong enough to me. I don't know.
She's one particular type of person, and God bless my aunt, but you know, we all benefit from meeting new and different people.
I suppose. I mean, I suppose if it's just drinks and conversation.
Absolutely.
I can't say.
And we
no
got
to
your
that.
first round.
Well, I certainly can't say no to that. All right, I'll see you after the fair.
See that. And then back with Kayla Cross, I'm gonna just elbow Baxter and be like, does that sound too much like Candace Crawford? I don't like her on principle.
Oh, I doubt that the name has anything to do with it, but you know, we should talk to her and figure out if this thing works. I mean, I wonder if they'd let us try it.
Do your little science babble. Couldn't hurt.
I think Baxter slowly, as they like reach a stopping point, Baxter raises his hand and is like,
Yes, you in the back.
you know, I'm real curious about some of the ways this works. I'd be real interested in testing it myself. I really am a hands-on learner. Do you mind if I try some innocuous glyphs? Of course, nothing that would be dangerous to anyone hereabouts. I just want to see how the nullification works myself.
Well, I mean, sir, I don't know that I should be giving away such secrets like this.
Oh no, you're totally right. I would be interested in purchasing some of these if they do work. And so, if you would, if you're willing to work with us and maybe find some time, I'd be happy to coordinate with you on how we can make that happen. But I'm a particular scientist of sorts, and I like to play with things before I buy them, if you know.
While he's completely distracting them, can I survey the booth setup and see if there are any like boxes or things like that behind the stage or under a table?
You're looking for a way to steal this device.
Borrow, Keith. Borrow.
Great. Also, welcome to Laws of Gods and Men and your raiding party. Hello.
Hi.
You heard right. This is a den of thieves that you have walked into. Tallulah, what you're doing survey?
Mm-hmm.
Then this is a controlled standard.
Perfect.
Are you pushing yourself?
See how my grit looks.
Alternatively, Bex. Okay. I mean, alternatively, Baxter, would you like to say that this talk is a help for Tallulah?
I think we can count this talk as a help.
Okay. Would you like
Yeah.
a devil's bargain, Tallulah?
What you got for me?
Edwin notices you.
Edwin. Fuck no. But I will take a bonus dice from Baxter doing his
Fair enough.
Baxter thing. All right. Oh no!
It had to happen.
We tried.
The booths are basically just like metal frames with like materials like cloth or like a tack board stretched between the posts of the frame. Mm-hmm. And you see that Kayla's booth is surrounded by cloth imprinted with like various like what are they called, schematics of the device. Nothing that people can use to like recreate it, but they look pretty impressive and intricate. So you believe, Tallulah, that if you can like get behind their booth, you can just like slip under the cloth and maybe take the device.
Wait, what? Because I thought you were explaining to me if I could like recreate the schematics off of their backdrop.
No, because the backdrop has no notes on it, so you don't know like what material it's made out of or like.
But
whatever.
the only device that I've seen so far is the one that they're demoing on stage.
The only device that you see is the anti-magic necklace / crown that she's created.
Right, and there's only one of them, and she's like holding it.
Yes, there's also like there's like a table that she like puts it down on occasionally. Also, this isn't the main stage. Just to clarify, this is like one of the side booths where people just have like a space for them to talk to people in.
Okay.
What are you guys doing now?
I think Baxter is still trying to actually purchase this device as well. Maybe take the legitimate path.
Money.
Okay, Baxter. Yeah. I think if you're trying to like actually make this deal, then that's a roll.
Baxter still has one coin in his little bag.
Honey. Oh, also, welcome to Gut Punch RP and your raiding party. We are in it now.
He's gonna use the money that we're not using to pay our house note.
Oh, I like it. Yes, we're using the money that we were going to use to pay the house.
I was making a joke, John.
I will sign a check.
I was making a joke.
You
We're
have
never
the money.
going to financially recover from this.
Rules lawyering. You don't have the money on you.
I do not have the money on me.
Also true. Yeah.
But before we get carried away, I think Baxter has kind of like.
I mean, also we
Get
can
him! Get him!
we can do a flashback where you took all this money with you, Baxter. Just to
Not Keith.
No.
I do not consent.
No.
Sir,
No.
Baxter would not steal from the money from the family funds without telling people.
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna
That's
give
true. Baxter would
like,
have asked.
essentially thousands of dollars to a 21-year-old? No.
look. I'm just here to empower my players.
God.
So I think Baxter is very interested conceptually in this device before he purchases it. The cautious buyer that he is, and so I think I'd like to roll this as a read to see if it's actually doing what they claim it does, and if it's like a legit thing. And as part of that, maybe we can roll a second roll. But I think he wants to like talk about an exchange of information he gleans that they might not have understood if it goes well. I think he's going to try to barter for information to close the gap with his finances. I'll trade you notes and things that I've observed, my insights, because I only have the one coin. That's all I can offer you.
So you are going up to a scientist and saying, "Here is what is wrong with your thing. I will give you what is wrong with your thing if you give me the thing."
I think the way that Baxter would probably approach it, less that it's here's what is wrong, it's here's how you could take this and do something really cool with it. Like here's an application, here's another domain that you could roll this into. Have you thought about doing X, Y, and Z?
Tell them that you're a UX tester and you need a version of it to walk around with for a full day to like fully stress test.
I am really glad I asked for clarification. Yeah, Baxter, what skill are you using?
I think read, because I'm trying to read the object to understand how this could work.
Wow. Okay, great. Then this is controlled. Ooh. I'm trying to decide if this is limited or zero effect. Let's say zero effect, yeah.
Oh.
Also, everybody, cheers. Cheers to the read. We love to see it.
Do you have a devil's bargain for me?
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
It's the same as the last one. Drixel notices you.
Oh, I don't want to be noticed.
You can push yourself.
Yeah, but that puts me. I have very little grit after that.
You could say no.
You know what? Maybe we'll take another approach.
Okay, that's fair.
Hmm.
I think that as you you like field questions to Kayla, and they like answer you pretty astutely, and I think that just to give you like a little bit of time, we cut the scene with the two of you like talking in this group about their invention, and we cut to Nico. You've just been given this card that looks like the Queen of Hearts, but is actually the Red Queen, aka the Goddess of Fortune that you've been pursuing.
Mm-hmm.
And Deuteronomy says, "Are you here because of the book?"
Mr. Emerson, in all honesty, this woman, I always thought she was a myth. Are you telling me? I mean, I've studied her and researched her for years, but...
And he stops in his tracks, he turns to you and takes your shoulders and he says, "I was just the same as you until I started looking into the Goddess of Fortune, the Red Queen." And Nico, you see in his eyes like there's this weird spark of like fanaticism.
I have been searching for her too. I believe I may have met her one day.
As have I. That is how she welcomes her believers. And he says, "Here, look." And you're still in the archaeological tent. And he points to one of the displays. And in it is like an old manuscript. And the cover of it is like encrusted with gold and jewels, all of which is still there, like amazingly after all this time. And the pages of this book are yellowed with age, but the ink is still crisp. The lines are still like legible for anyone who understands the old language. I imagine that Nico hasn't had any, yeah.
No.
So instead you look at the translation provided on the little plaques on this display, and you see that this book is called The Crown of the Red Queen.
Okay.
And Deuteronomy says, this is the last of its kind.
What? Is it real? Is it an account of her miracles, her gifts, her? What is her crown?
I think this is he looks at you like sideways when you ask this. I think this is a roll.
What kind of roll?
Deuteronomy is starting to like doubt. Like, are you actually? If you don't know about this, like, are you actually an apostle of the Red Queen?
Name 3 of her albums. Go.
Red. 22.
Blackjack.
Bad blood.
I hate you. I just realized what the joke you were making. I hate you more than anything. Why are you talking about our bisexual queen like this?
Would this be like sway?
Sure, it could be sway. Yeah.
Okay. What do we got?
This is risky standard.
Okay, and I'll push myself to add an extra die.
Would you like a
No.
devil's bargain?
I'm good.
Okay.
Got a 5.
Nice. I think that you see, like, as you like try to explain yourself, I think that Deuteronomy just like nods and he says, you must be new.
Yes, very.
And he says, the crown was meant to bind her.
To bind her, you say?
Yes. To bind the goddess of luck. Can you imagine the hubris and the power?
Who would be so craven to do such a thing?
Who indeed? The ancients must have been mad or brilliant
Or perhaps jealous.
or jealous. And he slaps you on the shoulder and he says, let's talk later. You have much to learn.
And I'm willing to learn. What time can we meet?
Well, I believe the fair is done at 6, 7. Let us maybe let's take dinner somewhere.
Perfect. Do you have a favorite restaurant here in Serica West?
Yeah, and I think he gives you like a name.
Okay. and what is that name? Keith, what's the name?
Hollythorn.
Hollythorn. Oh, divine.
You're really.
What?
I'm trying to decide if we should be reading deeper meaning into the botanical kick you've been on today.
I have no idea what you're saying about.
Sable thorn.
Purple
Sylvana thing.
Purple oleander last time.
I'm telling you all. Wait, did I say that? I don't want to. I'm not gonna say it. I can't remember if I said it in a Patreon video.
I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Psychic.
Putting my tin hat back on. Yes.
And if you want to know what I said, because let it be known, I guessed almost every twist in season 1. Am I always right? No. But I am never wrong. So you should check out the post show and the Patreon to figure out what my next great theory is.
I will say, Liv, this season you've gotten close. I'm not saying which theory has gotten close or how.
I've spewed a lot of them, but
You have. Yeah. So yeah. Nico, are you trying to like pursue Deuteronomy? I think he goes back to like the crowd of investors who are still like gathered around you.
I don't want to seem too desperate. You know, you can't play all your cards at once. However, I will like mingle at a safe distance.
So are you trying to shadow Deuteronomy?
Yes.
Okay. Then I think that this is a roll.
A prowl, perhaps?
That makes sense. Yeah. This is controlled standard.
Okay. 2!
You follow him until he gets into the zoological tent. Within this tent, you see like a huge snake, like as a centerpiece, and it's moving through this sphere of floating water. The currents of the sphere seem to like ensure that it's constantly at its center. And you see that it's an accursed creature. It's all white. Instead of scales, it's got flesh, and the flesh is covered with these like tiny skin tags that kind of look like scales. But those skin tags are constantly like melding together and forming different limbs, like human limbs, sometimes like wings, sometimes like insect legs, and they're like constantly like sprouting from the body of this snake and like helping it push through the water and like melting back into like the rest of its form. But the creature that catches your eye the most, Nico, is a lamb, which is also accursed. So again, it's covered. You don't see wool; it's just all flesh, and it's like covered in these like weird skin tags. But it looks like let's see, Tim Ulrich's art piece, a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm trying to find pictures of it, but basically what he did is he put like a sheepskin over the skeleton of a wolf, So you still have like predatory teeth, and the eyes are like set forward instead of like to the side, and the lamb's ears are like perked up like a canine's would be. And it is resting its head on its hands instead of hooves, like this. And it is watching you. And you are like so creeped out at this creature that you lose Deuteronomy Emerson in this time.
That's fair. I go and try and... in character, I go to try to reconvene. Actually, I probably go and... No, I probably try to go and reconvene in character.
Okay. Nice, nice. Let's cut
Time to change again.
Yeah, let's cut to Josephine and Jeremiah. You guys have dropped all of Deuteronomy's stuff off the edge of Circa West.
Yeah. Before we leave, can I make one more roll?
What are you doing, Jeremiah?
I would like to disable one of the windows so it won't close near the patio.
Okay, fine. What skill are you using?
Disable.
Go ahead.
So basically, like I'm not sure exactly how you envision the windows opening, but like that thing where like you keep trying to push the window up and it keeps dropping back down.
Mm-hmm.
When it's a 2-panel window, I want that top panel to just keep falling.
Okay. Yeah, I think that this is the controlled standard.
Okay, and I will push myself on this.
Josephine, are you helping?
I'm gonna go with no in case in case I need to push myself when we do this confrontation.
That's fair.
totally fair.
Yeah. Would you like a devil's bargain? Okay.
God damn it!
Wait, hold on. But no, it didn't roll the right die. It's supposed to roll 2.
Oh.
I goofed up. I didn't put the second die in. Sorry, Keith.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just rolled another die. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, you do it. It's kind of out of the way, this window.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we go and drop my daddy's thousands and thousands of dollars worth, priceless, unattainable, one-of-a-kind magical items off the side of this fucking city.
Well, all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. Is it gonna feel good? You gonna feel vindicated?
Yeah, actually, real good.
Would it feel better if we? Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeremiah.
Would it feel better if we sold them?
It would, but I don't think we got that kind of time.
All right. I think Jeremiah props the luggage up on the side of the wall for you. He says, "When you're ready."
And I go and I just shove it hard as hell off the side of the city.
Nice.
I think Jeremiah just loves it, like lets out a big.
Yeah, and you watch it like spiral down. It hits one of the legs of the city as it falls, and the suitcase just like busts wide open, and all of the things inside
Like
just
it
like
was out the difference.
it like scatters to the wind and like falls like thousands of feet below you.
Sorry, Walking City. Let's go back, yeah? Find everybody else?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's cut to Baxter and Tallulah. What are you guys doing?
We had a little huddle up. We got a plan now.
Nice.
I think as Baxter is like talking about the like details of this, at some point he says, "Nah, I think this is just the greatest thing I've ever researched. You know, I think there's so much to learn from this, and I think my employer would be very interested in learning much more about this. You might have heard of him. His name is Deuteronomy Emerson, and I think we're going to have to bring this to his hotel room to take a closer look at it in person. Now, you don't have to give it to me. That's totally okay. You can courier it on care of Deuteronomy Emerson, or by preference, his daughter, Josephine Emerson, at his residence. And if this pans out and goes well, I think Deuteronomy will be interested in investing in this research for a long time.
He is a very wealthy man. You might have seen his name on the sponsor list for this event.
All right, I think this is a roll.
It feels like a sway.
That's true. And because Deuteronomy is on the poster for this event, this is controlled great.
Oh. Is this a group action because we're kind of like doing this together, or does...
No, because it feels like you're like focused on one person. The other one was like you guys had like the same goal, but you were taking different like routes to that goal. Does that make sense?
I suppose. Yes, this is true.
Can we count me as helping?
Yes. Yeah.
Eh.
Baxter, are you pushing yourself, and or would you like a devil's bargain?
I would love to hear a devil's bargain.
Oh. Drixel makes his presentation.
So on the one hand, I like letting people dig their own coffins. On the other hand, I have so little information about what's going to happen. I don't want anything to progress until I have more control over the situation. So, no, I think is the short answer. And yes, I will be pushing myself.
Okay, that's fair.
And Tallulah, you were helping, right?
I am indeed.
So +2?
Mm-hmm.
And controlled standard, right?
Controlled great.
Great.
That's right, you said controlled great. Amazing. Phenomenal. We got a 4.
Yeah. They say, Kayla says, is Mr. Emerson looking to purchase my invention?
He's always looking for investment opportunities, so I think he would go a lot further than purchase. He would think of him as an angel investor of sorts. He would want to share in any future developments.
Of course. Please, here, just and he like they hand you the necklace, and they say, here, and you can find me here. I'm staying here for this event. Also, if you like, if we miss each other, I live in Nineveh, and this is my street address. And they just like start like writing down like tons of contact information. Like, I mean, if you can't find me there, this is my parents' address, and this is also where I work. If you're having trouble like reaching me, please just choose any other way of contacting me.
Absolutely. We'll have this back to you before the end of the show.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. All right, and scene. John, you are muted.
Our pleasure. It's a great deal to do business with you. I hope we get to work in the future.
Nice. So let us take a break before we get a scene with the gang all back together. Welcome we were just talking about who Deuteronomy Emerson was into. We came to the conclusion, probably everyone, outside of the family, of course.
Not my dad being the hero of the pansexuals. This is your king? This is your king.
Problematic Pan. I think that's who Deuteronomy Emerson is.
No. No. Pack it up.
Yeah, so everyone, tell me how you get into Deuteronomy's hotel room. I imagine that Josephine and Jeremiah just like come back and like talk to the front desk person. They're like, yeah, we were here before.
Mm-hmm.
Let us out.
I mean, or yeah, I guess you didn't give me a key, huh? I'm back.
Yeah,
Did
I mean,
we-
that makes sense. I think on their way up, Jeremiah says, "So I'm a little confused about the plan. So this necklace makes the wearer immune to magic, right? That's how this works."
Oh wait, sorry, really quick. Just to set the scene, are you guys like meeting outside of the hotel in like a cafe or something?
I kind of imagine this in like an elevator, even though that's not a thing.
I think it's fair to say that we all met back up and I led them to the hotel.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think like as we were walking to the hotel, Tallulah and Baxter told us about the necklace. Is Nico with us?
I mean, he's trying to. He made his way there. Yeah. I mean, as soon as
okay.
he lost Deuteronomy at the fair, he was like, "Well, better go report."
Yeah, and so we're all.
I mean, Nico's not with you, but Magnus is.
Magnus Goldblum. Really quick, welcome to the compound and your raiding party. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, just out of curiosity, this is me. How many of the four of us, how many of us were actually fooled by Nico's disguise, do you think?
Ooh.
Be real with yourself.
I think Baxter bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah,
Having
I'm sure
not seen
Jeremiah
it,
did too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Josephine did too. And then was kind of like, wait, the voice. And then like he kept talking. She was like, oh, never mind. Not the voice.
I think what Nico did to show to Baxter and Jeremiah was his coin.
I like it.
That's cute. I love that. Jeremiah, ask your question again, please.
So y'all got this necklace that makes whoever wears it immune to magic, right? That's how this works.
Supposedly, it's how it worked in the demo.
So who's gonna wear it, and then are we trying to put it on somebody? We're trying to put it on Uncle D?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, that's not how it works, Jeremiah. You do not want him to be immune to magic. It does not take away his magic. I think, and then I am partial to glorious battles. I think we should put this on Miss Josephine here, and the rest of us can hide in another room while they just do their little mage battle thing. Once he is subdued, we can all come in and have turns kicking.
Well, I mean, I love that, first of all. But luckily, there's not much that my daddy's going to be able to do. Jeremiah and I sent all of his little magic items on a little trip of their own.
It took a little more than
Oh.
weeks.
That's phenomenal.
You sent him back home to sell so that we can buy back our land?
That's a great idea.
Oh my gosh, you saved us. You saved the farm.
Yeah, no, we didn't do that.
No, we didn't do that.
Well, you mean we know where it is? We can go get it later.
Yeah,
It's like an
yeah.
investment portfolio, you know.
Yeah.
So you hid it somewhere and we're going to go back for it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
40 miles back that way. And he points in the opposite direction that we're moving.
I'm sorry, what?
You kicked it off the city?
Well,
in one big luggage.
I suppose the most efficient way to cut his wings, but did you have to?
I mean, the other idea I had was sending it on the side.
You made the right choice then.
You know, I think we can. I think we're good. Regardless of the outcome, not having that's going to be a big win. I still think one of us should confront him and subdue him with the amulet, so that the rest of us aren't going to get caught in the crossfire.
But you can
Has
still
the
get a week, though.
elevator
Oh.
reached the top floor yet?
No, I'll
'Cause we're going
let
to
you
the
guys.
penthouse, right?
I will let you guys decide when you want Deuteronomy to come in.
Oh, by the way, I got dinner with him tonight.
Oh,
Wh-
you
what?
do?
Well, I mean, I made plans, but I suppose if we're kicking his ass now, then
Well, I mean,
shit, I should probably change. I do like. I do like a like really quick like spin tornado.
Nice, I love it.
Um,
did
I'm
you
glad
talk
that
to
Nick.
my-
I'm glad that Nico's the Bugs Bunny of this season. Go ahead.
Bugs Bunny? Usagi? 6 of one, half a
Nico
dozen of the other.
Malberg. Nico Malberg.
Well, we talked about. Turns out he and I are after a similar thing, really. I pull out the Queen of Hearts card.
Oh, so he's a gambler.
No, he's looking for this woman called the Red Queen. She's like a goddess of old that I think I met a long time ago. Been looking for her for a while. Been doing some research on her lately, and he's claims to be an apostle of her. I mean, I'm not in that deep yet myself, but
And
He's,
where'd you meet her? Bottom of
Yeah,
a bottle of
Joseph-
gold cheese?
Joseph
Nah, well, I
gives
was,
like a side eye to Tallulah, like, you hearing this, bestie?
she gave me this. I was down on my luck. I had not a single coin to my name. I was out on the streets begging, and she gave me this special coin. She said it'll take you where you need to be, and it sure
Nico.
did.
That's the coin.
That's the
That's
coin
the coin
I
I
bet
bet
against
you I could shoot through to get
Yes,
you to come
ma'am.
home and care for Pa.
Yes, ma'am, and look where it got me. I'd say it's pretty lucky.
I don't know about that, Nico.
I don't know either, but I'm. If I can
So-
meet her, I'd like to.
So you're telling
I
me
saw
that
her.
You're telling me that my daddy's a part of some crackpot cult.
He says he's seen her too. He's looking for a crown. They say he showed me this ancient book, had all these jewels on it, super yellow pages, some ancient language, couldn't read a word of it. There's a translation. I didn't get to read much of it, but he said that some ancient people were trying to use the crown to bind her, and he's looking for that crown.
What'd he do with the book?
Oh, hold up. This lady, did she seem magic to you?
I don't know. I was delirious from hunger and lack of sleep. She just walked by, and I just remember how she looked. Just this gorgeous all red, head to toe, red dress. She just flipped the coin at me. Said, "This'll get you off your feet, or on your feet, I guess, off the street. One of those things."
I pushed past them out of the elevator and into the suite and take like a big look at the glass ceiling. And then like grin back into the elevator. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe Lady Luck is with us. Josephine, this looks like a million daggers to me.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that too. It's real nice of him to set his own trap.
Do you think he might have set his own trap?
No.
He's,
I mean, he has an answer for everything, as we've seen.
Well, I got rid of all of his answers.
What about the
Jeremiah
one?
and I searched this whole place.
He's got stuff on him. He brought.
I know.
I mean,
I think we should be ready for anything. Is all I'm saying. Let's not get too cocky.
Well, and that's why I think we need to have one of us with the amulet on, because if he has something on him that can magically destroy us, I don't want any of us to get hurt that way.
Actually, I think we brought him what he needed.
What? What is that?
We brought him the crown that stands a god.
What do you mean, what crown?
That necklace?
It only protects one person, whoever holds it.
What?
if you-
what?
Are you talking about this Red Queen?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If they can use that to nullify magic, then like, what makes a god a god?
It's a necklace, not a crown. What are you going on about?
No. He's right. Nico was just saying the cult is trying to bind her.
No. The crown. It said that the crown of like ancient times was used to bind her. It did bind her, perhaps to harness her magic or something. It didn't say what or what for what.
All right, well, we
reason.
got to be real careful with this. Like, I think Josephine should wear it, but hide that good. Don't let your pa figure out what's going on.
Okay.
And I think the person closest to the door, because we do have only 30 minutes left, hears steps coming up the stairs.
Like that?
Is it Misty?
It's Misty.
Misty was having a small stomach moment.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
She'll be okay. Alex is gonna go and take care of it.
Okay. I imagine that
yeah.
Nico has gone to hide
And transform.
in an adjoining
Yes.
room.
I'm gonna do the same. Is there a room where I can like peek in with my gun?
Yes. Would you
Okay.
like? Yeah, I think the bedroom is open.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think Jeremiah shimmies out the window with a balcony underneath it that he propped open earlier.
Nice.
Josephine's gonna put the necklace on, and she is then going to, in her main character moment, like sit in that big chair that like hotels always have, and just like pose herself and ready herself.
Are you gonna set it in front of the door to this penthouse?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
But
love
like
it.
not so far, like not right away, but like definitely enough space if like he turns on the light, he walks in, and then I'm there.
Oh, I love this. Yeah. And I think at this point the sun lamps outside have been set to like sunset, and so you're like backlit with like this orange glow. Baxter?
Yes.
Baxter's still carrying a lot of fear from the last time.
Oh, wait, start over.
Oh, sorry. I think Baxter is still concerned. Like he feels out of control because of the last time the confrontation went, and so he finds like a bathroom or something, a door with a lock on it that he can hear through, and just hangs out in that room.
Nice. Nico, where have you posted up to wait for Deuteronomy to come in?
Is the space behind where the door will open into taken?
It is not. Yeah, you can hide in there. That's cool. So
Yep.
you and Josephine are like meeting eyes in this room as Deuteronomy opens the door, and he says, "Josephine, that you?
Hi, Daddy.
What are you doing here?"
Oh, I
Like
just thought I'd come to visit.
Uh-huh. What are you really doing here, baby girl?
I'm here to politely ask for you to give back the thing you stole.
Now, a thing that might that be? As he like slowly walks into the foyer that you guys are talking in.
I know that you took Baxter's little chemical set where he had all of the crystal that we rightfully worked for, and you're gonna give it back. The money, the crystals, everything.
Oh, honey, that quartz is long gone. I donated it to the good people of this fair. You know these sparrows wouldn't have. They don't have a given bone in their bodies. They would have kept that money for themselves.
I know exactly what we, as a family, would have used the money for, Daddy.
And what's that?
You don't even care about me or half of my problems, let alone what I'm doing with me and my cousin. So just, fine. If you don't have it anymore, just give me the money that it's worth.
I don't got the money, Josephine.
Oh, what? Did you spend it all sponsoring this fancy little fair?
He looks over and he sees like all his stuff is gone. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can make it back by selling all my shit, huh?
Oh, I mean, you don't gotta worry about your shit anymore.
That's so funny. You scold me on being such a deadbeat, but look at you.
What do you mean, look at me?
You stole all my shit and sold it for money. That's thievery.
I never said I sold it for money.
Well, whatever you did, that is thievery. Taking people's things.
You would know something about that. Where do you think I learned it from?
And that's why you're my daughter. You don't got no place with those sparrows. They're good folk. They're good folk, but they're simple. Leave them to the dirt and the farming and the whatnot. We're here. We were made for better things, Josephine. Not scratching in the dirt.
I was made for better than you. You're not much better, Daddy. You're a liar and a thief and a cheat, and I'm better than that. I just came here just to get back at you and to get the money that my family needs. And now you're running around lying and playing fantasy with red women and all this bullshit. What are you even on about? Yeah, maybe they're scratching in the dirt, but you got your head up in the clouds.
You have no idea what you're talking about. And he like takes out his pocket watch and he says, Come and look and see what I've done. And he starts walking out onto the balcony. Do you follow?
I will follow far enough so that I'm like in the door frame of the balcony.
Is anyone else repositioning themselves?
Jeremiah will rack a purple bullet.
Is there a spot where I can sort of keep my eye, like keep a line of sight to the pocket watch?
No, because his back is gonna be to you, and the pocket watch he keeps like in his like front pocket. I mean, unless you want to like walk next to him.
No. Since apparently he hasn't seen me yet, or so I heard. I would like to just try and get, like, just keep myself behind them, but like be able to see. I think, and I'm preparing some playing cards to throw.
Okay, fair enough. And he walks outside. Josephine, you can see like plumes of smoke start to come up from the fair. And Nico, you see like a weird, like writhing shape start to rise up from the tent that you clocked as the zoological space. This looks like that weird accursed snake that kept growing and reabsorbing different limbs. It rises up into the sky and like dives back down at like something on the ground.
We did not do that. Just let the record show. Let the record show. Let the record show. If this city gets destroyed, we didn't do it. We didn't do it.
And when your father, Josephine, turns back to you, he's leaning on the rail of this balcony, and he's got this like smile on his face, and he says, "Don't worry, baby girl. That money went to good use."
What are you trying to do here?
What am I trying to do? I'm trying to grab the power of a god.
Has that been the whole point of the curators this whole time?
What do you care? Why don't you go scratching some dirt over with those sparrows, huh?
I can't. You're mad. You're actually insane. If you think that you're just gonna become a god and I'm gonna just let you.
What are you gonna do about it, Josephine? And he just like puts his arms out, like, come at me, bro. Nothing?
Okay.
All right, I got something.
You know what? No.
Intruder!
No.
Someone's
No,
broken into
no.
my room.
I throw a card at him.
Josephine's gonna slam her hands on either side of the glass, and I'm gonna use a tune to try to morph as much of the glass as I can into like, if not one, if not two spear points going right at him.
All right, go for it. What's use your skill? I think this is risky standard. Nico, are you helping? Is anyone else helping?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to help.
Okay. How are you helping, Nico?
I'm gonna, so I guess there's like a window in between us. So I'm gonna throw a card at the window to try and just make the slightest distraction.
Okay.
To throw off his.
Yeah. Nice. To kind of like stop him from like yelling out, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can still push myself and get help, right?
Yes.
I'm giving you help.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you can do it.
Okay.
Would you like a devil's bargain?
No! Wait, what is it?
Something in your mind says, "Oh, you're molding glass? I can help you with that."
No. Fuck off, bro. No. It's not happening. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What are my positions?
This is risky standard.
Okay, I'm gonna bump it to controlled, standard, and I'm gonna take a bonus die. Fuck yeah, that's a 6.
Nice. So you were trying to like stab him with this glass?
Yeah, no,
Is
I'll
that-
kill my father right now.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's start a Deuteronomy clock. Here we go. Let's see. I think he's a 12-stepper. You got a 6, so you fill in 3 steps.
Cool.
Um,
Cool. I need another drink.
2,
Cool.
3.
If it means This man wants to become a god. This is the worst god ever. Are you kidding me? Not this.
There we go.
Hate it.
Yeah, I think that as the glass is flying at him, he like turns his body so that it like gets him in the shoulder and the arm, and he just like falls over the edge of this building, Josephine. And as you go to like see what happened to him, you see a cloaked figure at the bottom of this building with just like dozens and dozens of rings on her hands, glinting in the golden light of the sun lamps. She looks up at you. And what color are your mother's eyes, Josephine?
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but Tula, Baxter, and Jeremiah all have like hazily brown eyes, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Mine
they're
are
like
more green, yeah.
yeah. She's got like hazily green eyes.
What if one of them is hazel and the other one is green?
That works too.
And you see over her shoulder is the injured Deuteronomy, and under her other arm is a book encrusted in jewels with ancient yellowing pages. And she throws this cloak that she's wearing around her and disappears.
Is my no.
I would like to think that we all ran out to the balcony when he jumped, right?
Yeah.
Or at least when there was
it.
like a glass shattering sound.
Mm-hmm.
That's the book. That's the one.
You're sure that's the book?
Positive. Those jewels, they looked ancient, but like pristine.
Josephine, you okay?
Okay. Wait, I need my own clarification because I'm so spiraling. Are we saying that she has eyes just like my mom? Like
I'm saying this
100%?
is your mother.
That's what I fucking thought! Oh my god! No!
That's y'all's auntie?
Auntie E was down there? What? What?
That was my mom. What the hell is she even doing here?
I mean,
I'm actually fucking freaking out. Wait a minute. Okay, oh my god.
where the hell did he go?
Oh no.
This feels way bigger than I thought it to be. Also, I think I point to the snake. I'm like, that was at the fair. That was in the zoology tent.
Do we have to deal with it?
Probably.
Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Wait, sorry, the player, just had a revelation.
And I think with that, we should end the episode. How is everyone doing?
This got way bigger than I thought it would be. I'm shooketh.
I'm not okay. Am I part god? What is happening?
Is this like...
Like objectively or
it-
subjectively?
I mean, I am a god.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
There you go. There it is.
My first thought is that this is Deuteronomy's like silver wedding anniversary present. He's like, baby, I've loved you for 25 years. I'm gonna ascend you to godhood.
That's
Like,
what I'm thinking too.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking too. Which like
We've swung enough. Now we're gonna swing heavenward.
Wait, do we haven't met Josie's mom yet? I kind of assumed she was dead.
Not yet.
No.
I kind of
No.
figured she was like normal, and that's my bad.
no,
She's
what I had written, what I had come up with was that she was just a normal woman. She was a sparrow. She's Clay Sparrow's sister.
We gotta talk to
yeah,
Pop.
but she's also like the definition of stand by your man. So
Yeah.
like knowing what we know about Deuteronomy, I don't fucking trust her. I don't fucking like her. She is uninvited from Thanksgiving. Ugh.
Oh, you'll have to talk to your dad about that. I don't know that he'll uninvite his own sister. Yeah.
I
it's
mean,
not-
like,
Is she ascending to godhood, Uncle Sparrow? Like, I'm sorry, Uncle Clay, she's not gonna be around.
but like also,
Or she'll be
I think that-
everywhere.
I think I got something I want to say in the post show ! Patreon to find out what it is.
Oh, I'm holding in. Oh,
oh no.
Hi,
Alex left.
I got magic, bitches.
I'm just gone.
Wait.
Oh.
Is that right?
What
Hey,
I
oh.
No.
Ooh, I'm baby. Ooh, I'm a 21-year-old baby man.
Fucking twinks.
There we go. I think that's right. Great. So I had a lot of fun this episode.
Oh, no, did you?
Did you? Was this good?
So
for you?
glad.
Are you gonna light up a cigarette? Like, damn.
Tim was fucking right. We walked right into this goddamn trap.
What? You guys set the trap. What are you talking about?
What are you saying about?
Did we? Did we now?
Okay,
We have
if
a
you
lot
wanna
to
hear
answer
these
for.
Hot takes, including Alex and I's theories. Check out Patreon. I actually, for my theory, depending on everybody's reaction in the post show, I might drop it into the Discord just to see what the cuties over in Discord think. Which, by the way, if you want to join our Discord, you should.
There you go. There it is. It's in the chat. Thank you again for joining us. This has been Under the Table, an actual play TTRPG stream. We have been playing A Fistful of Darkness, which is a Forge in the Dark game. I have been your host, Keith, and I have had a ton of fun watching my players create the perfect trap for a slippery man like Deuteronomy. Let's do outros. Guilty, please tell us about yourself.
Hello. I am Guilty Cosplay. You can find me here almost every Monday. On my own channel, twitch.tv/Guilty Cosplay, Sundays and Tuesdays. And on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere at Guilty Cosplay. And then at Keith's apartment, looming over him while he sleeps, whispering things into his ear to just pay him back a fraction of the trauma no, not trauma. All right. Keith made a very good point on Discord this weekend when I was reading this book that I was getting very upset about, and said that horror is not trauma, they're different. Anyway, that's me.
Thank you, Guilty. John, please tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm John. I play here on Mondays with this lovely cast of crew. I don't know what to make of this yet. I need to sit in a box and think. But if you were going to watch something instead, you might want to consider donating to your local food bank, because they like time and money and they do a lot of good work. And unlike Deuteronomy, they don't steal crystal and sell it to end the world. They do the opposite.
Great point. Thank you, John. Alex, please tell us about yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am Alex. You can find me around the internet, Cobalt Gear, Twitch, Twitter. Those are the main ones. I stream twice-ish weekly on Twitch, and I have ideas to pitch for new shows with some of these fantastic people. I just literally need to send a text. So, wink, wink, wink. You should come hang out. Oh no, I can't stop. All right, that's it.
Thank you, Alex. Tim, please tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Tim. I love playing Jeremiah Sparrow. I'm trying not to go full murder hobo, which I have a bad habit of doing, so I try to walk that back. But I had a really fun time tonight. You can catch me here on Mondays. This upcoming Sunday, you can catch me on the Sunday TPC show as my fun little kobold buddy, who sometimes changes into a much larger kobold buddy named Quetzal. And this upcoming Tuesday, not this next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, we are going to be playing Wrath and Glory. I had to reschedule it, which is sad, but the good news is it's sooner rather than later. So we are going to play some Wrath and Glory a week from Tuesday, the 1st.
It's gonna be fun. Liv, aka Josephine, aka this season's murder hobo, please tell us about yourself.
I guess I am, huh? Anyway, hi, I'm Liv. I play Josephine. You can find me on the internet at Live in a Day. The best place to follow me is Twitter, because when I'm not posting lyrics that I'm like literally screaming and crying about in real time, which I've done 2 days in a row, I'm promoting the things that I am doing. I do this lovely show. I do a couple of other shows later on the week, and I do a couple of podcasts here and there. In fact, Clearfield Podcast, which is like, it's a fun project. It's the only voiceover project I do. Everything else I do is TTRPGs, but it's like my one like voice acting gig. The new episode drops today, and I am in it, which means it's a case finale, which means you have to watch the rest of the case. Not watch, listen. It's a podcast. Listen to it. It's very good. Quinn and Danielle put their hearts into it. It's very, very good. It's also pretty short, so you're welcome.
Amazing. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you all had fun. Tonight we will be rating the Booze Bear. It looks like he's playing... What is that game? Lost Ark? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's really trendy right now.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not...
Jurassic Park Simulator?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Go watch him fight dinosaurs and things. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.